Hey peeps, what up, JY, the Catalyst, out with a quick, unrehearsed, unscripted, motivational video, peeps. And in today's video, I want to talk about the challenges of always trying to be a truer version of self. The challenges that you are faced with on a daily basis of becoming a truer version of yourself. So here's the thing. One thing I need everybody to realize, and one thing I need everybody to understand, is that we are more than what we perceive ourselves to be. We are not just this physical being. We have an inner soul. We have an inner being. I always say that we are a higher being experiencing life in this human form. You know, what makes us, there's more than just the body. There's the physical, there's the spiritual, there's mind, body, and soul. You've heard it before. And what happens, guys, is that when you go against those things that you believe in, when you go against those things that you believe in, your soul does a damn good job at letting you know that you are fucking up. Your soul does a really good job at letting you know that, you know what, this is not what we're supposed to be. Because when we come into this world, we come into this world with life lessons that we have to learn, and then lessons that we have to teach others. And to do those things means being true to ourselves, being true to who we are, and standing to what we believe in and for. And what happens, guys, is when we go against this, when we don't preach or practice what we preach, our soul starts to eat us up inside a little bit at a time. Perfect example was this for me yesterday. I lack the discipline to do certain things because I'm always preaching discipline and consistency. And what I found is this pattern, that if I'm going against those things that I preach, my soul comes in and just absolutely ruins my day. It ruins my life and it ruins everything. It ruins the atmosphere for those around me, because I'm going against the soul. You see, I have practiced for so many years to listen to the soul, to getting myself into beast mode each and every day. Because to do what I do means I've been standing up and putting myself out there, and nobody likes to put themselves out there. So by putting myself out there, I'm opening myself up to challenges. I'm opening myself up to different people's opinions, and which means I need to develop inner strength and be strong enough to cope with that. And then the more I deal with that and the more I cope with that, the more I believe in what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to achieve. And it makes me stronger and stronger and stronger. And when I go against those things that I preach, I absolutely destroy my day. And yesterday was a perfect example of that, Pete. So, you know, there are so many people on a daily basis, they're just waking up and then they're just going for it. Don't know where they're going. They're just waking up and they're just going for it, not listening to the soul and not listening to the heart, and not really paying attention to what it is that they really want to be doing, truly want to be doing. You see, because society does a great job at making us believe that what we're doing is the right thing for us. Society has brainwashed us in the foods that we eat, in the shit that we watch, the things that we consume, the thing that's forced and shoved down our throats each and every day through our minds. We are constantly being told what to be and who to be and how to be it, that we don't have time to actually stop and think about what it is that we actually want to be, what we want to do and what we want to have. See, all it takes is to spend a little bit of time with yourself, by yourself, focusing on these things, just focusing on who you want to be, focusing on what you want to do, focusing on how you want to be seen. Just sit there at the start of the week, at the end of the week, on a Sunday night, just reflect. Don't start your week with a rush. Don't just rush out of bed and then rush into work and then rush through work and then rush home and then rush. And the next thing you know, your days turned into a week, and the weeks turned into another month, and another month turned into a year, and next thing you know, you go, fuck, time's flying. You go, fuck me, 5 years has gone past, 10 years has gone past. You're 60, 65, even 70 years old, and you're looking back and reflecting at your life, and you're thinking, where the fuck did life go? I'll tell you where it went. It disappeared because you failed to stop and rest. You failed to stop and think. You failed to just sit back and reflect on what it is that you want to be, do, and have, and then live a life with true intention and true purpose. You were born to live a life intentionally. We were born to live on purpose. We were designed to serve a purpose. And unless we do that, life is going to run away from us. And then, you know, we're going to spend a big chunk of our lives being depressed. I mean, depression is on a massive all-time high. Why? Why is that? It's because people are like zombies. People are just living life like a zombie. You know, we're not living meaningful lives. We're not living purposeful lives. A very, very small percentage of us are, but majority of us are not. Majority of us are too busy in chasing the things that we think we want, or the things that we've been made to believe we want, not necessarily living the life that we truly, truly want and desire for us, for ourselves, for our families. And even that, by the way, even that is not always the case. I mean, even that, what we think we want for our family is not necessarily what our family wants for itself. And this is another problem, is that we don't actually take our family's considerations, thoughts and effects into account. So you need to take everything into consideration. You need to spend time thinking about yourself and thinking about those you love, because ultimately they are the reason why we do what we do. And if you're doing everything out of selfish reasons and not really doing what it is that they want, we end up hurting ourselves and hurting them at the same time. So we need to sit down as a family. We need to sit down as a unit. We need to sit down as a team. We need to sit down as whoever it is. We need to sit down and we need to get a good understanding of where we're actually trying to head. I mean, what was the last time you had a family meeting? What was the last time you sat down as a family and actually discussed what each individual wanted to do, have, be for that year, for that week, for that month, for their life? And how, as a family or as a unit, you were going to help each other get there. What was the last time you did that? And these are the things that today's society is lacking. We do it in our business. We go to work and we work, and we have business plans and we have business targets and we have goal settings but we fail to do that in our own lives. And then we end up living these lives, guys. We end up living these lives like zombies, and life just passes us by. And I say we don't have to do that. We don't have to live like that. I say you can live balanced lives by actually focusing on what you want, focusing on being balanced. Because I preach it always, is that you can achieve success in one or two aspects of your life, but true success is when you achieve life as a whole and you live a fuller life, a life that's clear, a life that's on purpose, a life that is there serving others, a life that is there, that is serving others on a higher level and allowing you to live life on a different level as well, peeps. So once again, guys, true from the heart, inspiration and motivation. JY the Catalyst bringing out these videos on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Keep watching, keep getting inspired, share these videos, peeps, because it's hard to get the message across to people if I'm waiting for people to come find these videos. So if you are appreciating these videos and if you are enjoying the message through these videos, do me a favor and share them around, share the love, because what goes around comes around. And if you're putting out love and if you're putting out messages that are helping humanity on a whole, only good things are going to come back to you, peeps. Because what we put out there is what we receive. What we throw out there is what we get back. So, be mindful of what you're constantly throwing out into the universe. I'm asking you as a friend, I'm asking you as a mentor, I'm asking you as a fellow human that is trying to be a best version of self, trying to help others along the way to spread this message, get this word out there, and let's all live a happier, fuller life. Until next time, JY the Catalyst, peace out.